Hello, Mom. It's my pleasure to meet you. By the way, I am April Rose Katubig, a third-year college, taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Mathematics at Jeremisio Dipolo campus. And I am here to conduct an interview regarding with our subject, Ped 16 Foundation of Special and Inclusive Education. Before we start our interview, may you please just give a short description about yourself?
Okay, thank you. I am Riza Makalisang Busico, 43 years old, currently residing at 071A Mabini Street, Biasong, Dipolog City, and a graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics at Mindanao State University, Iligan Institute of Technology, and graduated last 2000, and a graduate of Master of Arts in Teaching Mathematics at St. Vincent's College, Dipolog City, last 2003, and also a graduate of Bachelor of Laws at Andres Bonifacio College last 2012, and conferred as Juris Doctor last 2018. And currently also assigned as head teacher 4 of Zamboanga del Norte National High School as head of the mathematics department.
Wow, thank you so much for that. So my first question is, how did you manage individual learning differences in the face-to-face classes and in this new normal education?
As a department head and at the same time teacher as well before, I manage individual learning differences in the face-to-face classes and in this new normal education first, adjust to the new normal in my own way. The situation is uncertain and it is asked to take the steps that I need in order to gain the focus and to need on learning something new. Second, establish a routine. Having a healthy and balanced routine will help me to get the most out of school. Third, focus on my own success. Then 5, talk to others. And one of the main difference between face-to-face and other modality is that face-to-face lectures involve students and instructors interactive in real time. In contrast with other modality, they work through lectures and other materials at their own pace. There are also ways that is applicable in the four walls of classrooms. First, differentiate instruction. Second, capitalize on learning styles. Third, incorporate multiple intelligence into curriculum. Fourth, capitalize on student interest. 5, involve students in educational goals. 6, use computerized instruction. 7, group students effectively. And lastly, consider outside placement options.
Okay, thank you. Next question is, in what way inclusive education can be realized nowadays?
Inclusive education can be realized nowadays because of increasing access for all can be achieved by using a twin tracks approach. So meaning to say, for education to be successfully inclusive of children with disabilities, programming should do both disability inclusive programming and programming that focuses specifically on learners with disabilities. An inclusive system of education builds on that understanding for the learners. So, when students with disabilities are pulled out of the classrooms and instructed in totally separate settings, possible is that they are not always accepted by their peers. Otherwise, those students can also begin to feel and notice differences.
Thank you for that. My last question is, do you consider yourself as an inclusive teacher? Why or why not?
For me, yes, I consider myself as an inclusive teacher. In an inclusive teacher classroom, teachers work together to provide physically able children or students from diverse cultures and rates with appropriate support to encourage their genuine and valued participation. The concept of inclusive education embraces human diversity at the ground level of a country's education system. So there are 3 teaching strategies that are applicable. First, select content that engages a diversity of ideas and perspectives. Consider whether some perspectives are systematically underrepresented or absent. Second, choose content by authors or diverse backgrounds. And lastly, use multiple and diverse examples that do not marginalize students.
Okay, thank you for that, ma'am. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk today, ma'am. That's all.
You're most welcome.